What's up everybody? This is B-Boy Tech back with another video of the Money Mondays series on my YouTube channel. Now, the series that we've been doing is the series on every Monday except for during when there's a season break. When there's a season break, that means we will not be doing that. Oops. Trying to adjust it a bit. Oh, no. I made it worse. Alright. So, in this series, we talk about ways to make money online, such as cryptocurrency, phone farming, stuff like that. So, in this series here, right now, we're going to be talking about history of phone farming. That's right. The sort of history of it, because there is a history of phone farming. So this is my take 2 of the video because I had a mistake and I forgot to turn on the sound. So now that I learned to do that, or remember to do that, I'm also recording the sound on my phone just in case if I forget to do that again. So hopefully I do not, but just in case, I'll get in the habit to record the sound on my phone, as you can see here, just in case if something like that does happen. So audio may sound a little bit different if I use the phone one, or hopefully I'll get it to line up perfectly fine if I do have to use it eventually. So, but that will be the last option. The history of phone farming, I'm going to first talk about the applications and websites that you see listed on over here on your left hand side of the screen. Okay. But I got to use my right hand to go and point on it, so because it's reversed. But okay. So over there, the applications that we're going to talk about and websites that we're going to talk about are Swagbucks, Perks, InstaGC, Hideout TV, and Earn Honey, and Natta Mobile. Some of you might not have heard all of them. That's why we're going to go and cover each one of them. So the first one that we're going to cover with is Swagbucks. Now, Swagbucks has apps and websites. They always had. They had some of those apps and websites for a while now. Right now, I'm actually having a login issue, and I'm unable to log into those. A lot of them, except for on my main phone and my MacBook. That's right. My old MacBook, which is right here. Sometime I'll show you guys the whole setup once it's looking a little bit better of how I have things set up. But, Swagbucks, they had a website and an application. Their website changed a lot. The best way that I was able to make a lot of money was when the website had the playlists, and I was able to make quite a bit of money from those playlists going. They changed how those playlists work, and now that they have the Encrave still, but that's all they have right now. The applications, they used to have it for both iOS and Android. Right now I heard some users, like Greg from the Cash Room, are unable to get those applications from where they're at. And hopefully, that's just a bug and they get stuff figured out eventually. Now, each of the applications, though, hold on one second. There we go. Each of the applications nowadays, that they have are passive earnings right now, but they used to were semi-passive or stuff like that. And hopefully everyone's staying safe. Sorry. Hopefully everyone's not getting sick and are staying safe, I should be saying, out there. Now, used to people were able to make quite a bit from the applications and websites that Swagbucks had. They also had a Roku, which the one that kind of started this is on this list that we're going to get to later on. And they were kind of the trend of starting all the Roku TV earners. Give me one moment. This right here is basically one of my Rokus I have, or one of the smart TV things I have. And this here, there was a video I've done in the past about the unboxing of this. So if you guys want to watch that, go ahead. It's an old video, but you know, I would be glad if you guys go ahead and watch it. Go ahead and leave a comment if you came to, you know, if you watched that video because if you watched this one. Go ahead and leave a comment down below on that video saying I came for Mondays or something like that. So now let's move on to Perk. Perk did a whole bunch of applications in the past and websites. They are dead, unfortunately, right now. So, and I don't think that they're coming back. Now, one thing was they bought some other applications like App Trailers and Viggle. They bought those companies just to go ahead and have them shut down completely. So they should have sold those companies out to something like Swagbucks or InstaGC or something. So then it just wasn't useless. So, at least they paid their users before they shut down. So most companies don't do that. So at least they did. So, but some people were able to make quite a bit of money from them. They didn't really say a device limit, so some people had a lot of devices on a lot of different apps, and they kind of turned into a limit of how much you made per day, but that wasn't really told on how many is the limit or how much is the limit. Some people thought it was $15. Some people thought it was probably more. Some people probably got away with more. So, there's Perk. Perk is a dead application / website right now. Too bad it is dead. So, InstaGC, they've been around for quite a long time now, but most of their website is a offer wall website. It has all different offer walls. It has their own watch thing that went away for a bit, but stayed from the beginning of them all the way to here now. It is back, and they've went through different designs of it, different things where there was 3 different playlists at a time to now just one, and it's called Desktop. It works on mobile. I'm maybe thinking about doing something with it on here, on a Windows phone. But, yep, that is a little bit of InstaGC in a nutshell. One of the main topics I should say in this video is that they pay instantly, which not that many companies do. So it's very nice when they do. Hideout TV is a offer. It's on an offer wall called Asset Media, and they get the sort of the money from users watching advertisements on there. The users get paid once they watch advertisements. It went through different phases like Engage Me TV and a couple other to now that we have Hideout. But it's basically all the same thing. Um, they had an application and stuff. I believe they still do now. But that's kind of Engage Me TV in a nutshell. The next one, Earn Honey, which kind of went scam now. Used to, it was a big one that people used to use. And then it went scam, and unfortunately for users. And website owners, like the one from GG2U, actually told me they got scammed because they had ASWAL, and that's owned by Earn Honey, and Earn Honey didn't pay them. So companies cannot just, companies will not just scam the user, they will scam other companies as well too, which is quite crazy to think about it. A company scamming another company, but it does happen a lot in this world once you hear about the behind the scenes kind of thing. I used to work on a couple different websites, so I also know what happened with different websites like that and why they kind of got shut down or stuff like that. Natta Mobile, which, remember when I said was the Roku thing? Oh yeah, I think Earn Honey also had a Roku offer as well too, at some point, I believe. I think ASWAL has it on there, if you can find it somewhere. But Natta Mobile over here was the grandfather of the Roku offers. But they started with a website. It was a website that literally you clicked a button, it played an ad, you got points for watching that ad, and you could click the next one. Sometimes there was a minutes of how long you had it to wait. They turned into scam. I actually lost close to $100 that I didn't get from running it. So, $100 converted over from the points system, of course. But, there's quite a bit of money no matter what. But they had a application as well too, and then they had a application for the Roku, and then they turned into a scam. I don't know why. Not that many people know why companies will do that, but they're in their name, Natta, meaning nothing. The mobile part doesn't really make sense, but I guess they Natta their way out of here, but they Natta paid their user. They never, well, eventually they never did, but they were the grandfathers, sort of the Roku thing. Phone farming though, people used to use their phones, like their iOS or Android phones, or even Windows phones. I don't even think this thing is on, or it has battery left. Oh, look at that. It does have battery. But people would use those devices to make money online, phones and stuff like that, to make money online. Now, the other thing that people would start to use is laptops and computers. Now, the laptops and computers, it would be separated into the websites people would do, the programs people would do, and the extensions. Now, each way kind of works a little bit different, but extensions would mostly be something that would pay you for what you're using the browser for. there was browsers that are programs that pay you money to do things as well too. So some people would make money like that. Um, let's see. And then finally, the Roku or the TV things and stuff where the Chili TV comes into play, and basically all it was one of these Raspberry Pis built into a case that would show ads to make them money, and then they started not paying people. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of Money Mondays, history of phone farming. And if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and give me a like down below. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because it's late out of here. And thank you guys for watching, and peace out.